The new breed of singer-songwriters. Her first album sold around 500,000 copies, and her second, Porcelain, has already exceeded that. She's preparing for a one-woman show at Sadler's Wells next month. Her lyrics are often full of anguish and gloom, but as Cathy McGowan found out, the real Julia Fordham is rather different.
If I could have a pound for every moment I've spent worrying, another little things in life that frankly there's no hurrying.
I felt that I really wanted to make music my life, and whatever that eventually conjured up would be what I wanted to do, and that's pretty much what's happened to me.
So when you left school, what did you do then?
Well, I didn't even finish school, actually. I think that was probably disappointing my parents, because I think they sort of saw the A-level degree trip, and I felt so clear about the singer-songwriter thing that I thought, well, what I have to do is I have to leave and get a job and start playing in clubs, which I was already doing, and I was about 13 and 14. But I actually worked at a radio station for 3 years, and I had a day job, and I used to sing every night. You know, I used to get in this flaming minibus. I mean, I have paid my dues. And we used to go up and down the South Coast and, you know, strike up in any old pub or club. And that's what I did pretty much for 3 years.
You've got a really extraordinary following, because everybody knows about you and who you are, but people are very possessive about you.
Yeah, I have noticed that. I don't really know why that is, but I choose to see that as an honour and a compliment, because I think it's wonderful to think that people treasure it so much. And, you know, and even when they approach me or write me letters or come to gigs, it's all very kind of like, pull up a chair. You know?
Tell me about your songs. Do they relate totally to things that have happened in your own life?
I think, you know, people sort of hear the songs and they go, God, you know, they all seem to have this great smack of honesty about them. You must have such a miserable life. And I don't think that's necessarily true, so I'm quite up for most of the time. But it's when I'm, you know, the seconds that I'm in my depths of misery and depression that I tend to write my finest pieces, I think. And also, I feel that as I get older, that I'm able to make so many shortcuts when it comes to writing songs. I feel I've learned how to, like, grasp an emotion or a situation and sort of wring it dry for every last bit of melancholy, almost, that I can get out of it.
Don't tell your girlfriend about me, 'cause your girlfriend won't like us like me. Don't tell your girlfriend about me.
That song on the Porcelain album is one that men come up as well as women and go, cool, blimey, no way. That could be me, that's happened to me before. And that really rather touches me. I've had hundreds of letters from men saying that. And I think it's a situation that everyone can relate to, because times have changed so much. And I think it's probably largely to do with the AIDS thing, and the whole emphasis now on, you know, don't tell your girlfriend about me, you know, if you just hold me, you know, you won't have to, because you won't feel guilty. And again, back to, you know, the changing situation of women, you know, there's so many people who are very focused on their career and they don't seem to have much time to have a relationship, or they travel around so much like I do. And as a consequence, you find yourself surrounded by all these men who've got girlies at home.
What does your mother say to you then when she hears your songs and realises what you're going through?
My mother's incredibly astute, actually. And she never comments too much, although there is one line in that particular song you just mentioned, Girlfriend, that says, you know, how can I, in 5 minutes, shift a lifetime's hidden pain? And she touched my knee one time. She said, darling, have you had a lifetime's hidden pain? And I said, well, not exactly, Mum, but, you know, that second I thought that I had. But...
Julie, we can't finish this without asking you to play for us. So can you do my favourite song, then?
Your favourite song? Well, they all appear to be your favourites, Cathy. My biggest fan, apart from my father. I'm very impressed by it.
It's true.
This is your own personal concert. As you like Porcelain so much.
I am very, very much in like with you. I hope that it's enough, 'cause it's all I can do. 'Cause you treat my skin like porcelain, wearing special porcelain. Even though you know, I know you know that this is not the real thing. Oh, isn't it enough what I'm giving to you, baby? Oh, isn't it enough that your kisses drive me crazy? Oh, isn't it enough? Isn't it enough?
Very nice. You're rather privileged, aren't you?
I'm really, you know, she's wonderful. I think she's so talented,
There's
fantastic.
plenty of top 10 musicians who can't do that, who can't just pick
Can
up
you
the
imagine
thing.
picking a guitar up and just playing like that? And the sound is incredible, isn't it? It's
Very
a new
nice.
single that, a Girlfriend's going to be a new single.